it's time. Ascension time. Well, for most people. Um, if you want to see who all is ascended, you can go on the Marvel Puzzle Quest forum, or you can pretty much look at this chart here as I go through it. Yelena Belova, so she's got a third power. Juggernaut, he's got a third power. That's your 1 stars. Daken Moonstone, Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, that's your 2 stars. Beast, T'Challa, Captain Marvel, 3 star. Daken Classic, that's the 3 star. Emma Frost, 3 star. Gambit, 3 star. Gamora, High Evolutionary. Kamala Khan, Magic. Uh, Rocket and Groot, because I had to think about what their tag is. Most Wanted, Star Lord, Peter Quill, Thanos, Vision, and Wolverine Patch are your 3 stars. 4 stars, Ant Man, Beast Age of Apocalypse, Bishop, Black Panther, King of Wakanda, Carol Danvers, Cloak and Dagger, Cosmo, Dazzler, Domino, Dupe, Drax. 4 star Emma Frost, 4 star Gamora, Ghost, 4 star Iceman, 4 star Jean Grey, Jubilee, 4 star Juggernaut, 4 star Kitty Pryde, Lockjaw, 4 star Magic, Mantis, Monica Rambeau, Nebula, Negasonic, Nightcrawler, Nova, the big one of them all, Polaris, Professor X, Rocket and Groot Awesome Mix, Star-Lord Legendary Outlaw, Thanos Endgame, Wasp, Wolfsbane, X-Force Wolverine, and X-23. So use one of them there, get one of the Champion 2.0 vaults. Um, our alliance finished in the top 250, so we get a lot of bonus rewards, and I get to see what kind of goodies we get. Let's see here. Well, I'll go with the low level AI because I don't have that there. But let's look at it and see what it does. Rank 1 supported character converts one random blue, black, or red basic tile to a strike tile. So again, this obviously would work well with Deathlock. Rank 3 team matches and a friendly strike tile that deals increased damage. That destroyed tile is split evenly among the remaining strike tiles. Okay, whatever supported character fires the ability, drain up to 3 extra AP for each AP drained, and the character's burst heal for the max health. And then the unique effect for synthetics takes reduced ability damage for each friendly synthetic or technologist, and when an ally is synthetic or technologist would take ability damage, then the supported character takes some of the damage. So, I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll take that there. Level that there up. Don't care if I got hit because you can't really do anything about that. Alright, now it is, well, not the Ascension Chained offer bundle, no, but it's Crash of the Titans twofold. So one is going to be with Spider-Woman, well, against Spider-Woman, and the other one's going to be against Quake, and we're going to be using our good friend Anti-Venom. Spider-Woman, as you can see her colors on the screen, her black ability costs 9. It creates a black countdown tile that while it's on the board, her damage gets reduced, or in level 5 case, it'll get completely nullified. And is there any damage, again, that she would quote unquote take is either reduced or nullified. Her purple ability, Love and Fear. If you choose Fear, then it puts trap tiles on the board that, if it's matched away, deals damage. And if she happens to choose love, then she removes so many special tiles on the board. And I forget whether or not she does damage or not. I'll double check and see once we get into the fight. And then finally, her red ability, System Shock, costs 14 and deals damage to the target. Stuns. I think it at level 5 it does additional damage to other allies, but the only thing we need to worry about is just the stun. Her affiliations for those that care should be A-Force, Heroes, Spider-Verse, possibly Avengers, all that good stuff there. Now, Anti-Venom, Anti-Venom. I'm about to call him Anti-Eddie Brock. Black, purple, and red users, similar color scheme to Jessica. Well, it's probably the exact same. So his aggressive antibodies is both an active and a passive for 9 AP. So whenever Anti-Venom heals the team for a burst of health, you create 3 yellow web tiles, and then whenever they heal an ally, you deal damage equal to the amount healed to the target, but we won't be able to do that there, sadly. Okay, adaptive clothing costs 6. Creates a 1-turn purple repeater tile that removes any enemy's special tiles surrounding it, and if there are none, then you deal damage, and then the tile destroys itself. Otherwise, you convert the repeater tile to a web tile, and then create another purple repeater tile. And then precision purge is the red ability that costs 7. You destroy all purple and yellow web tiles, and you give a chosen ally a burst of health plus additional health for each web tile that happens to be destroyed. And obviously, destroyed tiles don't generate AP or deal damage. Affiliations for those that care: Heroes, Spider-Verse, Symbiotes, and Light Force. So I need to step away for a second before we get into the breakdown. Alright, strategy time. So the primary thing we want to do is we don't want to get stunned, but the red, with it costing 14, it's highly unlikely unless some crazy cascades happen. But the two main things we want to avoid her black ability, because that's going to prevent any damage that will normally do to her as far as matches go. And then her purple ability, because if she puts out one of those trap tiles and we don't know where it's at, that's going to be stupidly annoying. But at least we can counteract that with our purple. So let's see what we got here. Higher health pool than Jessica, which is always a good thing, somewhat. See here, I'm gonna have to go yellow for the time being. I'm gonna give her black, or she can take the match 4. That's fine. Alright, there goes the web tiles there. I guess we're gonna have to go green. I mean, we could go with the yellow web tiles there, but alright, cool. And adaptive clothing, that should help us out a little bit, as long as it's not matched away, of course. Team ups. Alright, there's gonna be the damage dealt. Alright, precision purge. Yeah, that's probably gonna be our quote unquote best match. Fine, Jessica, I will shut up for one turn. Told you I'd shut up, Jessica. I just wanted to make sure that System Shock did what I thought it would do, and then what the purple ability would do. So there's that. There's a legendary token. There's all the rewards there. Thanks Alliance for playing, and of course, you know, thank y'all for the awesome rewards. No, I don't want to send 4-star Dark in. No way, no how. Quake. Green, yellow, and blue user. Her green ability costs 11, called Earthquake, obviously. It will deal damage to the enemy team, and then it will reset the board and do a board shake reset, I should say. Her yellow ability is her passive ability, and it nullifies any team damage up to whatever her threshold might be. We'll look at it when we get into the fight. And then finally, her blue ability, I must be colorblind. It's called Resonance Frequency, and what it will do, you choose a selected tile for 7 blue AP, and then you remove up to 7 colors of that tile up on the board. You don't generate AP, but you know, cascades and all that there will happen. Her affiliations should be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Heroes, Secret Invaders, all that good stuff there. She might even be A-Force too. Strategy time here for Quake. We just don't want her to get green. Don't want her to get green. We don't want her to get blue. We don't have any abilities that do any team damage, so we'll just let my matches do the talking. Well, that was pretty easy. Anticlimactic, to say the least. No, I don't want to pay $2 for Spider-Man. I really don't. Alright, now as I promised in the last video with Venom, I said we would talk about a rework with the symbiote, so to speak. So, all of them have various things that they do to either blow up the board, add tiles to the board, make attack tile, whatever the case might be. And I think outside of the 4-star version of Carnage, he's like the only one that has something that actually feels like Carnage. Like if you were to go with the 5-star version of Carnage, I mean, yeah, it feels like Carnage, but it's not really someone who is a prophet of null. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so I know the attack tiles are supposed to be Grendels, but they don't really, you know, they don't really feel like Grendels. It's like if anything, Red Eye Monsters, what it should do, um, instead of it saying whenever you match or destroy a tile, create an attack tile, it should be like if you have um, X amount of those tiles up on the board, or you have one attack tile on the board, then it replicates itself, kind of similar to Ultron or whatever. And then if they happen to be removed, you deal some sort of damage or something. Is this something other than you know mindless destruction? Even though Carnage is mindless destruction. Null and Void, again, that's it's fine. Make an auto match, yeah, that's cool. But that should be, I think that should be one of those things uh, that's not really tied into having special tiles or relying upon your opponent to have special tiles on the board, so to speak. At least in my opinion. And then you look at Noah the King in Black. Um, Outside of the fact that he has a large health pool relative to the most 5 stars, his powers aren't really that great. Yeah, sure, his black destroys tiles on the board. Yeah, that's cool, but I mean, we got plenty of characters that do that there. Summon dragons, hey, a countdown tile that adds strike tiles to the board. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but Rocking a Groot does it for free at the start of the battle. So, yeah. And then Mortal Coil, the reworked, or I should say the redirection of damage. I mean, it's cool, but again, tied really to a repeater tile. Like, no, I think if anything, is that with both Null and Carnage, they should have abilities to where they mark a character, you know, as worthy, quote unquote, to be, consumed into the hive mind or whatever. And each time that this character here takes damage, uh, is a Null and Carnage, their influence takes over. Like, I guess stealing AP or stealing health or something like that there. Then Jeffrey, on the other hand, well, Jeff does some things, heals himself, blah blah blah, goes invisible. Like okay, cool. Uh, Venom, both Agent Venom and what's his face, Agent Venom and regular Venom. Both of them, they share a yellow and black in common, and that's about it. Eddie's black is okay. Agent Venom is actually pretty good, even despite the AP drain. Both of their yellows are kind of passable at best. And then the only one of the symbiotes that does some shenanigans with web tiles, that's Anti-Venom, and it's like, well, you don't really fit in to the puzzle. So it's like, yeah, like all of them just need a unified theme to do something about either web tiles or not involving web tiles or whatever the case might be, but just something unified. And no, I am not paying 24. It's a $25 plus state tax for all these shards here at Blob, even though he's pretty cool and he is a pretty big deal. Let's see here. What is this here? Latest Legends token. Okay, cool. So that's cool for 6,000. Champions 2.0, like I said, use a character each day. Get a chance for a roster slot, an ascended version of Yelena, Juggernaut, Dakin, uh, Captain Marvel, and Moonstone, and then of course singular covers for all the characters who are going to be ascended. And then the next crash, not the puzzle gauntlet, we've already talked about that. The next crash in so many days, ooh, because I need some of those covers there for Juggernaut and probably for Yelena, is with Abomination. So this is going to be brand new. Haven't really used Abomination, I don't think, in a crash, but we'll look at him, see who his opponent is, and I would hope that it would be the Hulk. I want to take a look at Juggernaut's new black ability. So it says your puny toys for 10 black. Destroy, strike, attack, and protect tiles. And destroy tiles deal increased damage. Destroy tiles don't deal deal damage, but deal damage, but don't grant AP. Let's see what it is at level 5. Okay, increased damage. Huh. So he would actually play kind of well with his normal um, buddies, Polaris and Beta Ray Bill. So interesting. What I'll look at his animation for his black once I'm off cam. And then Stealth Explosion is Yelena's new blue, which is a passive. At start of the turn, creates a blue trap tile when matched away, deals damage. Okay, cool, cool, cool. But her lethal recon though is still expensive though. Like, why? And then payback mission is still kind of okay, you know, destroying critical tiles. So it looks like I'll be hunting after Yelena pretty soon in order to do her stuff. Juggernaut, I'm gonna need a couple of hits in order to send him to the next level, but that's again off camera and all that good stuff there. So thank you all for watching. Be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I'm gonna catch all of y'all next time. Until then, peace.